Interretra is because the more questions that we ask, the more better it is for us in the long run. That's what it is. So I'm just going to get one thing set up whilst people are still coming in. And so that's that done. So people will be joining us shortly. So I just want to make sure everyone is here before we make a start properly to the training. Let me know how your guys' day has been, how your weekend has been, how things have been going, what is new, and what are some of the difficulties that you guys are facing. Let me know in the comments down below. It's always good to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. The more you guys interact with me, the better it is, because the deeper we can get into the topics. I think the first thing that I want to talk about today is how you guys are actually spending your time. The more people I talk to, the more people are clueless more than ever. And I just feel like they're just being fed information from locations where they shouldn't where they really shouldn't be getting fed information from. And because of this reason, I'm actually getting concerned now. I'm getting a lot. I'm getting concerned more than ever because the information is wrong. The information is wrong and it's bang out of order. It's worrying because it really is worrying because these people might take the wrong course, they might take the wrong section, and they might take their career in a totally different perspective, which they never, that they should have never went to in the first place. And it's sad to think that there are individuals out there that are taking advantage of this. Guys, on my channel, it's very straightforward. We talk about career development. That's what we talk about. And we believe, and right now, Scrum Master is one of the best ways right now to make cash. It's as simple as that. There really is nothing. There's nothing else to it. That it's a good place to be in. It's a place whereby you can actually start earning cash quickly. The training is very straightforward. Certification is very straightforward, and there's massive opportunities for you to actually be successful going forward from here. But a lot of you are being fed information like data scientist, becoming a business analyst, becoming a. I've heard all sorts of stuff this week from individual, becoming a programmer, and I'm just questioning as to why you're getting these things. Of course, you can become a programmer, you can become a data scientist, you can become all these things. But when you exit the workplace, you'll be bringing that headache home with you. So whatever headache that you get during the workplace, you'll be bringing that headache home. So it's not exactly a very, it's not exactly a very nice place to be in. So really just be careful on this. That's what I'm trying to say. Just be careful on this. And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me them. I would love to answer anything that you guys have got. So I know you guys are watching me live on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. If you would like to ask me anything, feel free to do so. So, guys, one of the questions I get is what's the fastest way to land a Scrum Master job? Guys, you need to have a bit of coaching just to get that done. It's not as simple as just bang, you land you land uh, your Scrum Master thing just like that. It's not. It's not as straightforward as you guys think it is. You do need a little bit of time. You do need a little bit of time just to kind of to actually take some time and actually realize what it is that you need to do. But it takes a little bit of time. That's what it is. So, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to fire away. It's always good to have your inputs during the live session. Anything that you want to ask regarding career development, anything along these lines, feel free to ask me right now. But when it comes to the Scrum Master stuff, keep your questions specific because um, I can give you some really good advice on this. If you're liking the live stream, feel free to like the live stream on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever you are, and give some love to the algorithm. If you want to contact me, you can drop me a message live on the air. I'll answer it right now. We are broadcasting live all the way from Dubai. So please, I would love to hear some of your questions today. Got a question here. Which one do you recommend, product manager or scrum master? Good question there. So the first thing is that the both roles are equally rewarding and equally helpful, and they really help you achieve your targets that you're looking for. That's the first thing. The second thing is that when you take these roles, when you're going forward in your career, what you're really creating is is an environment for you to be growing always. Got a question here from Chris. Chris, thank you so much for the question. Hey, is the natural next level for Scrum Master a product owner, or is it possible to go to a product manager? Chris, you've asked probably one of the best questions I've been asked for a long time. This is a question from Chris. I'm going to just highlight this, show this. So great question. Um, you can either become business focused or you can become a project focused. If you become business focused, you become a product owner and then you become a product manager. You need to have that, first of all, that interaction as a product owner, and then you increase to becoming a product manager. It takes about 2 to 3 years. From what I've seen in the industry, it can take in the region of 2 to 3 years. I have seen. Now, if you're really interested to become a product manager, Chris, drop me a message on my WhatsApp. I have a very cool package here. And you can see my number up on the screen there, 004477839847. So if you're serious of taking your career to the next level, feel free to drop me a message, as I have a very cool package for product managers and scrum masters and product owners and agile coaches. So I've got that. So yeah, the natural next level for a product owner is to become a product manager. But for the Scrum Master is to become an agile coach, senior Scrum Master, and then agile coach, maybe. And then it's organizational coach, enterprise coach, and a business agility coach. So yeah. I guess the next question that you'll probably be asking is, hey, does that mean I need to become does that mean I need to become a Scrum Master and then I go for it? You can take packages. These packages will accelerate you in a specific direction. If you want to know more, you can drop me a message on my WhatsApp. Um, and also for the and some people ask me which one's better paying. Of course, we're after the money, right? Both jobs equally pay well. Both jobs equally pay well. I'm just going to say that the product manager role has more of an impact, meaning that you have a potential to become a CEO. I think I think that's fair to say, because if you're leading product lines, of course. Chris, I hope that answers your question. I feel that there's something else in that question that you're trying to ask there. Feel free to write in the comments. Have I answered that question fully? I just feel like there's something in your mind when you've asked that question. There's something that maybe you want to discuss a little bit more. Feel free to write it in the comments. I would love to respond to this. But I think that was a great question, and one of the first questions I've had in a long time, which is really um, important, really important to answer. So thank you so much for that, Chris. And guys, if you want to ask any questions, if you want to ask any repeat questions, if you ask a couple questions, feel free to go ahead. I'm live from Dubai. I've had a phenomenal 15 years. I've trained over 35,000 delegates, and it's been absolutely sensational. It's been absolutely sensational, right? And I thank God that I've come this far in my career. I think I've loved it. Yes, you did. I just got my PSM one. I'm trying to plan out the career path. Thanks for answering, Chris. I don't know if you're changing your career or anything, but PSM and CSM are slightly outdated in the market. I'm just throwing that out there. Now, don't let this be a part of a shock, but a lot of people that have just taken CSM and PSM, you're going to struggle in the job market. Just to let you know, just to let you guys know, it's this thing is fairly outdated now. So yeah, I'm just seeing the thing that come in there. I appreciate it. It's good that you have it, but the employers are not looking for that right now. I have a lot of people from United States, United Kingdom, who that reach out to me and say that we want candidates of certain certifications that they have specified. Um, PSM, CSM is not one of them, guys. So please try to stay away from this going forward. So to all the other live viewers on Twitter and Twitch, try to stay away from these certifications because they're not really in demand right now. They really aren't. It's not me saying it; the industry saying it. I just show I have a huge connection base between recruiters and companies I've established over the last 15 years, and I've trained over 35,000 delegates. And these people have gone on and made better connections, and they keep me informed. We're in tight, we're tight with each other. And because of this, I know exactly what's going on in the industry. And one of the biggest changes has been is that they're not looking for certain types of certification. They're looking for certain types of individuals that possess certain skills and can do certain things going forward. So if you guys are interested, drop me a message on my WhatsApp. We can always discuss that a little bit further. Um, got a fantastic question here. Looking to change my career. This is off Twitter from David. I'm looking to change my career. I've lost my job. What's the fastest way to become a Scrum Master? That's a brilliant question. So obviously you'll be applying for jobs. You'll probably have a CV that doesn't even reflect what this recruiter is asking. You have multiple problems there, mate. So rather than you wasting time and going through all that, all that malarkey that you're talking about, there's a faster way of doing it, a more efficient and effective way. If you're interested, David, you can drop me a message on my WhatsApp. We can always discuss that a little bit further. But the gap is that you're right now here and you're right now trying to get there. There's a huge amount of gap, and let's not forget there's a massive competitive base of around about God knows about 7-8 billion people on the planet that are also competing for jobs at the same time as you. So in order to stand out, in order for you to get the job that you're looking for, you really need to have something that extra. You need to have an extra special CV. You need to have an extra special set of credentials that gives you the possibility to come in there and land it, right? That's that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. So please take this very, 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 very seriously because it's important stuff, guys. It's important stuff. Um, any other questions? Feel free to you know write them down. Obviously, write them down. I'm just checking to see on Twitch because I'm sorry because I sometimes ignore you guys on Twitch. I do apologize for that. If you have anything that you want to ask, feel free to do so. How's your day been today, Suhaib? It's been very good. I've had a bit of a relaxing day. I've had a lot of trainings running. So we all know we had the PMP. We all know we had the Scrum Master. The product manager has been running as well. A lot of you guys have passed. So if you follow me on my Instagram, suhaib.coach, about 6-7 people passed. They're on their journey to a successful career. Congratulations to them. They took the Safe Scrum Master, and you guys absolutely smashed it. You guys absolutely smashed that one. That was a phenomenal course, and you guys were hungry. I really appreciate that. Um, any questions, guys? The guys, to take a couple of consulting hours of me are expensive. So if I'm on YouTube right now, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Ask me some questions that are going to help you think about your Monday morning or some of the difficulties that you're facing tomorrow. How are you going to get through them? Are you planning out your week? What are you going to do? What's the next steps are you going to take to be successful? All right, you've achieved one certificate. What's your next step? You can't just stop there. You got to keep going until you hit that 100K mark, the 150K mark, the 200K mark. You got to keep going. The more you keep going, the better it's going to be for you in the long term. We're facing a point in history right now in the industry which things are just absolutely chaotic. Recession, inflation, God knows what else there is out there. Absolutely, God knows what else is out there. So we need to be in the right place at the right time and need to be asking the right questions for us to be going successful. 100%. Um, hmm. Just checking a couple of things. Um, just checking here, guys. I'm getting a couple of questions here, but I don't think I can say them on the air. That's the thing. So, guys, if you want to ask a private question, maybe that's not suitable on the air. I usually say try to just WhatsApp me them or ask me on my Instagram. Some questions are inappropriate to be asked about colleagues and stuff. And we really can't be, we can't, we got to be a little bit more professional. That I apologize to the viewer. I'm sure I'm sorry, it's a pertinent question, but we cannot answer that on the air. I'm very sorry. You know, about other colleagues and stuff. It's not nice. It's a private discussion. It's a private discussion. So feel free to message me on my WhatsApp or my um, Insta. So, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to fire away. It's good to have you joining in with me today. Um, Let me know. Let me know. Like I said, live on the air. One of the things I've been talking about a lot on social media as of the last couple of days is the money problem. A lot of you are struggling right now when it comes to cash, and I think I completely sympathize with a lot of you. I really do. You're getting your paycheck, and then once when you get your paycheck in at the end of the month, then when it's the first of the month, you basically lose half your cash. I fully respect that, guys. I fully feel and I fully respect that. You're getting your paycheck at the end of the month, and then it's the first of the next month. And what happens? Your rent goes, your bills go, your car payments goes, your insurances go, your mobile phone, your internet bill. Your wife takes a cut, your kids take a cut, and you're left there like a bum with $200 or $100, and you got to make that survive to the end of the month. That shit is not good. That shit is disrespectful. That shit you shouldn't be standing up for. Firstly, for a fact, that should be something that you shouldn't even be putting up with. This is just ridiculous that you're actually, um, that you're actually putting up with that right now. And like I said, guys, when it comes to certain things, waiting is probably the worst mistake that you can make right now. Waiting. The best mistake that you can, the best thing that you can do right now is that take action. Take action. Why do people say take action? Very easy. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes because everything in price goes up. We're in a recession, we're in inflation, everything starts to go up. But the buying power of your cash is dropping. So because of that, your money has less power. It has less power, and therefore it has less. You have less buying power. If you have less buying power, it's becoming more expensive for you to take advantage of those training opportunities. This is the current problem that we've got within the industry. The more we can tackle these issues earlier on, the better the decisions people can make going forward. And all of this is joint. All of this it's all interconnected. So when people say to me, oh, I should become a data scientist, I should become a business analyst, these are some of the comments I got this week. Or a programmer, I'm always asking the question, why the hell do you want to do that in the first place? Why on earth? And then a lot of you also message me saying that I'm struggling to find a job. Right. So that makes sense because number one, you don't even know what to write in the CV. Number two, you don't even know how to answer the questions. And number three, even if you get to the interview, you won't. Yeah, like I said, you won't be able to answer questions. And number three, when it comes to on the job, you don't even know how to apply the theory in the job. So there's 3, 4 things that are actually stopping you already. So taking a 2-day course, and this is came in from Muhammad. So taking a 2-day course will not do you justice in the long run. This is a fact of matter. Because I used to teach the CSM and I used to teach the PSM back in the day. I've stopped that because it's just not helpful right now. It's causing a lot of confusion, and it's causing a lot of people a lot of disruption as well because they're having to uh, this I've got the certificate now. I should be able to find a job. I'm sorry, you won't be able to do that right now because number one, you don't have to write in the CV. Number two, you don't even have to answer the interview questions. And number three, even if you get the job, you don't even know how to even apply the theory to the practical. Multiple things there, multiple issues there. So the gap is huge. The gap is huge, and within that gap, you've got about 100,000 other people doing the same thing. Where is your competitive edge? Could anyone tell me? There's about 100,000 other people that are applying the same strategy that you are applying. You get the CSM, you get the PSM, and you're trying to find a job now. Really? The answer is no. You ain't going to be successful by doing this. You need a CV that reflects what the job market's looking for right now. A lot of you don't even know what that is. Number two, you need to be able to answer the interview questions with certain techniques and tips and tricks and certain words that need to be used. Most of you don't even know what that is. And no, it's not covered in 2-day training courses. This stuff is not covered in 2-day training courses. Number three, you don't even know how to apply the theory to the job. And because of all these things, you are going to struggle now going forward. And then when you hit the job, you start to be a Scrum Master, and then your team quickly picks up that this guy doesn't have a clue about Scrum Mastering in the first place. He's just reciting textbook stuff. And because of this, you lose your respect, you lose that credibility, and then you lose out in your promotion, your pay rise, and you might actually end up in a very bad position whereby you could lose your job, in your probation period. So to stop all these things from happening, that's why I always say take some of the coaching packages that are there. It will really help you guys. And the other thing is, if you want to bring your work home with you, feel free to become a business analyst. Feel free to become a programmer. Feel free to become a data scientist. Be my guest. You'll just be bringing headache home to you. You'll be causing issues in your family. I don't think that's what you want. I think people are after money. People are after status, respect, recognition. They want respect. If you want all those things, these other roles don't get you that. Scrum Master, Product Owner, Product Manager are 2, 3 phenomenal roles that will definitely get that respect that you're looking for quickly and efficiently and effectively. And they're cost effective, guys. These things are very cost effective. As I was saying before, and again, I know the person's asking the question about money there. The reason why you want to do things now is because it's cheaper. Because the more you wait, the more inflation happens, and the more your buying power is destroyed. So things become more expensive. And this is happening across the industry right now. And this is more reflective in training because training courses back in the day, well, it's actually getting more expensive now, believe it or anything. Yes, there are more cheaper courses, low budget courses on the market, but they don't really get you what the result is. The result is that you're looking for a job that pays 250K a year. You can support your family, you can do on those holidays, you can do all those things that you've always wanted. That's what that's the lifestyle you're looking for. If that's the lifestyle you're looking for, you need to make the decisions, you need to make the movement, the commitment right now, so you stop wasting time and you start moving in the direction that you want to be moving in. So there's a number of things that needs to happen in order for anything else to happen. And it starts off with you making the decision that this is what I want to do now. This is my next couple of steps. And having a coach there that takes him from A to Z makes a huge difference, guys. Makes a huge difference. So yeah, I'm going to be on the air for another 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. So if you have any other questions, I'll be, you know, I'll answer them right now. Anything that you guys want to ask, I'll stay on the air for another 3 more minutes just to make sure that if there's any other questions that you guys want to ask, uh, feel free to just fire away. It's live on the air, live questions, Q&A. That will really help you guys. And I just want to make sure that we get everything answered as much as we can. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes before we officially close the session and we move off to the next thing. And whilst people are maybe liking the stream, answering the questions, um, feel free to share this with someone of your colleagues. Feel free to like the stream, comment down below, reach out to me on my WhatsApp, anything that you guys want. I'll be more than happy to answer. It's always a pleasure to have you guys with me. Anything that you would like to ask, subscribe to the channel. Any of these things makes a huge difference for me, guys. It really does. And yes, the journey has been long. We have, we've finally reached. I think we've just reached over 5,000 followers, which has been good. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. It's been 2 years this channel has been going on. I know you guys have been following me on Instagram and TikTok, 50,000, 12,000, respectively, 5,000 on LinkedIn. So, guys, thank you so much. The journey has been absolutely sensational. I couldn't have done it without you. I love you guys and I pray for you guys every day that you guys are successful. You're bringing home the meat. You're bringing home the cash. Your wives are happy with you. Your kids are happy with you, and you are you're winning. You're winning. So I hopefully I wish you guys success and beyond. 30 seconds left before I officially stop the live stream. It's been a wonderful day in Dubai. Hopefully you guys are going to have a wonderful day as well. I wish you guys lots of success. I wish you guys a lot of opportunities so you can take those opportunities and be successful going forward. That's the half an hour mark. So guys, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and until next time,